Welcome to part 2.
Welcome to part 2. Welcome back to part 2.
So the question that was, do you feel that when you introduce your kids to the social media side and you're doing the videos and stuff, do you feel they feel pressurised to do it? Or do you think
I wouldn't say they feel pressurised because they've always got the choice in mind. So Archie will just say no, and I'm like, right, that's fine. Ava, she says no, that's fine. Lacey is always up for it, like always game. But I'll also post without Lacey being present. So it's if she wants to. Like I would never say you need to be in this because none of my Wednesday.
But I do think there's certain people that probably would be like, you know, I've watched like the Netflix documentaries and all that, and how these people totally on YouTube and all that totally exploit their kids, like just to actually start making money.
Did you see the thing with Jojo Siwa? So Jojo Siwa was saying that she's so glad that her mum pushed her as a child to basically work because now she's sitting in a millionaire and she's got the rest of her life to
her boss made her a millionaire, then bloody boss.
I know.
Overtook her whole
she never even, they only got a percentage of that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so her mum at the time just obviously advocated for her, and she literally... She
made her brand, didn't she?
Yeah, she didn't realise it was going to go as big, so she took the offer of, like, rather than... I think they had like shared, they could have had so much shares or whatever, and then they could own, and I think it was going to work out, like at the time it was better for her to have a percentage rather than to go the other option, and then see when it blew up, the other option would have obviously been massive for her. But she had said that, she's like, I'm glad my mum had pushed me now because now I'm sitting a millionaire.
Now I'm sitting a millionaire.
And
no,
she's like,
Lacey always got a choice. Like I've had comments of folks saying, I don't think Lacey wants to do this, but I'm like, no, Lacey, that is just Lacey. Like she's no coming on, she's no being somebody, she's no putting on a front for her camera.
Exactly.
Because today see some folk coming on being totally opposite to what they
actually are.
And because Lacey's no like that on camera, Lacey's just Lacey. Like folk do think that she doesn't want to be on my camera, but
so weird,
I'm like, no, she didn't want to be on it. She wouldn't be on it.
They don't know your child.
They don't know my child, but they feel as if because she's not coming on and putting a big show on,
and a big theatrical,
look at me, then she doesn't want to be on camera. But I'm like, no, that's
just the total opposite. That couldn't be further from the truth. The whole
point of my page is we're normal. Like we're not coming on to be folk.
Exactly. See if she has to put on a big persona, then she's working.
Exactly.
But then she's obviously then this is her job role. That she's known. Do you know what I mean? She's having to then turn that on.
Like a character.
So
whereas I don't want my page to be like that. I don't want it.
It's not fake. I just want to be normal and that's it. And this is my life.
Ali went through a wee phase where she was saying the same. She was like, oh no, when she started high school, she was like, oh, people take riddies of me and stuff. And I was like, right, listen, you don't need to do it. Like, you don't need to be in anything.
Yeah.
But then she was going, can I get in? And I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, listen, do you enjoy doing videos? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, why are these people bother you then? I was like, you do what you want to do. I says, because see in the next year or two, these people...
Has Ali got her own page or she just in yours?
She's got her own page, but I monitor everything.
Aye, so Lacey's got her... No, Lacey's wanting her own page, but I just don't hate in me.
Yeah.
To monitor. I know when I work so much and stuff, I'm not ready for her to hate that.
Herself.
Nah.
So mine's is linked. So see, like obviously, if you can switch account, like I can go into this account or I can go into Ali's. So every night before I go to sleep, I go to Ali's. Yeah,
I've got Poppy's on mine and her Snapchat and all that, and her Insta on linked to my phone. So any notification that comes through at all, whatsoever, small or big, it'll come to my phone.
It'll come to your phone.
And there's no a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Times I don't date with Archie now because he would actually kill me if I look at his phone. But with the lasses, I'll say, let me have a quick look through your phone.
And the lasses are probably at the stage where they'll come and tell you anyway, because like Ali does. Like,
lasses kind of shut up.
No, so see if there's anything at all that's came to Ali that she doesn't know or whatever, she's right up to me going, I don't know what that is, or I don't, do you know what I mean? So
she's very like black and white though, so later Eva will come to me and say something, I'll be like, no. She came to me and then she was like, oh, I've got a boy pal, and I was like, no, you hinny, because boys are only pals with for one thing. There's no male and female that can class each other as friends. Like, no, get them away.
Back off.
We're no friends with boys because we can't be friends with boys because they're after something.
Pals.
But Archie's got Archie's like whole friendship group having those females, but I'm like, no.
This is not happening.
I take it that's you done having kids now.
Oh my god, 100%. Lacey would love me to hear away, but she just thought, I'd be in the crowd.
It's like going back to that whole, I mean, because Kai and Poppy will be 11 in February. and Kai's 15 and be 16 this year. So you going back to having a newborn. Holy fuck.
I felt it with Abby. There's only a 7-year difference, but Chloe and Brooke were like 14 months apart. So they were like boom boom. So they two were genuinely like twins. You were changing one nappy, you feed one, you were doing it. And then when Ali came, I mean, I was still in my 30s. I was shattered.
I feel like I'm just getting like my freedom and my life. And
Scott's got no wings. So Scott's no my Wednesday's biological dad. But I couldn't.
So what does
I gave Scott the dog.
Yeah,
that's your child. That's how you're getting at me.
And does he want children?
No,
he's quite happy.
He's quite happy with
babies.
And what about your
not babies?
Co-parenting?
It's just the Wayne's side.
No, does he like the whole TikTok thing, or?
I think I mentioned him once in my TikTok and off the head with me. I speak if I need to.
Yeah.
That's it. It's my Wayne's dad's that.
Communicates my Wayne's. I don't need to be involved, and that's
what it is. They're old enough to.
I wouldn't walk past him in the street and no say.
Of course, it's the Wayne's dad.
Just very civil, and if he comes up to the house and comes in and stuff, that's fine. They come civil.
He'll say hello.
Absolutely adore his mum and dad. Love his mum and dad.
Good,
but I'm just very.
It is. Do you know, it's just plateau.
It's your baby daddy, and that's it.
It took a while to get there, but I feel as if we're there now. And
good.
And it's very plateau.
It speaks to the Waynes.
It's a good. It's a good show to show the kids. Like it's. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and it doesn't. No, every relationship means that you need to be pure best pals and in each other's pockets. You know what I mean? As long as you can.
And I wouldn't like to
drag him down at it and
be really negative towards him in front of my lasses because we will front Archie too, but Archie's older now, so but like I wouldn't like there's some things I probably don't agree with,
of course,
but I wouldn't.
But even if you were still together, there's things that you don't agree with. Do you know what I mean? With your partners,
you know what I mean? Still the lass's dad,
exactly.
Dad, so.
Well, that's the massive thing that when we touched about co-parenting and stuff, and it's I think it's harder with social media nowadays because if you maybe see them out doing something with somebody and then like other family kind of thing and then whatever and you're like whoa as in years ago you probably didn't even know any of that, didn't you? Like, so you do think to yourself sometimes, right, is it better off like no knowing, like not seeing it all? That it's co-parenting's hard enough without having the pressures of
it's quite supportive. I mean, when we done that pre-head stuff, he did message and say came well done, so he did obviously watch my TikToks and I started my TikTok because Lacey was getting really bullied at primary school. Like she there was at one point I was pulling her out of education. Like she just
bless her.
Her confidence was just at zero. She quit cheerleading. She had no pals at her age, and she loved TikTok. And I was like, let's do a TikTok. Just try to take her minds off it. Didn't think it would ever come to a thing. Didn't think I would ever get followers. Didn't think anybody would engage with me, but they did. I knew. She's probably one of the most popular lasses in the town.
And she's found her wee self again.
Glowing and
it's hard to keep them up if they are having stuff like that happen in school, isn't it? So that's a good positive story where TikTok, it's got a negative side, but at the same point kept her going for
it's built her up
time.
a bit and given her that wee boost in confidence because kids are fucking feral. Do you know what I mean?
It's wild. When we've done the Bray Head thing, I took her into Be Perfect, and she got her first kind of bit of makeup and stuff. I was like, I'll introduce you to Be Perfect because I love Be Perfect.
So
and the lassie said to her, you know, what you've been shy for? You know, like this in TikTok. And she was just like, that lassie for Glasgow knew who I was. I can't believe that. And that made her whole day. Like, that made her whole day.
And it makes her feel good. And that's I think, if it ever comes to a point with TikTok and stuff, because there is that dark side where you're not feeling good about doing it, then
well, look at I was talking to Carly's mum. Is Carly's mum called Kim?
Yeah.
I was talking to her 2 weeks ago, and I was just
you'll never meet a nicer lassie, honest to God.
So nice.
Oh my God,
what a family.
So lovely. Like,
and I'm so glad that social media has brought us together. Because Lacey's obviously got a friend in Carly, and I just absolutely
similar ages?
Kim and Ryan, same age.
Good.
Same age.
But see that whole
very much
the teacher saying to Carly, remember she came off social media for a couple of days. I remember writing saying like obviously when I read it, did you see it? The teacher officer, and I was like, how horrendous her getting into her wee safe space and an adult making a comment like that.
And even like an adult, I think it was like a support teacher, like it was like
it's just horrific, like
stand-in teacher.
And I feel like obviously you're saying the bullying and stuff, and we've obviously spoke about bullying, but and we were talking about this with Lucy today about how teachers and that are not equipped to actually deal with shit. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, you know, how to speak to kids. Some of them don't know how to deal with the nonsense, and it's like things like that are just a prime example.
I'm really lucky, like where my wings are at now, secondary school, because all the teachers that I've had to deal with are really supportive, really nice when they pass you in the street, like, and I feel as if my wings have got an okay relationship. That obviously Lacey gets almost, some of them Lacey's got young teacher who, do you ever hear about them folk like a teacher changes your whole life?
Yeah.
This young teacher that Lacey adores, Lacey's got to remember her forever.
So
and she'll mention her on my TikTok and stuff. And the first time she done it, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to do that. But then she just mentions her, but I just kind that teacher's made a total impact into Lacey's life.
Nice to know that
but
she's
we're quite lucky where we are, because our teachers are supportive. And I mean, the head teacher.
See, Kai's school's good. His high school's good. I've been quite lucky with him, but I've had relatives who went to the same school, and they'll had the same support and the same input. And I think it just very much comes down to who's either running the school at the time, who's, you know, this teacher, your pastoral care teacher and all that.
I could not.
Oh my God, hats off.
Kind of, though. You kind of have fall under that kind of same.
How?
Look at the job. Look at the job you do, though.
I know, but I couldn't. No,
could you imagine standing in a high school trying to teach? I'd get the absolute cunt in at me. I'd get the cunt in and right at me. They'd be like fucking.
I see when I raise my voice, I'll squeak. So my wayne stuff at me. So can you imagine me as a teacher standing in a classroom with all these waynes trying to shout at me squeaking? Like, right, guys. I couldn't.
I think I'd lose my rag so much. I'd get pure frustrated. I'd be like,
I genuinely love, like, I don't know what to say.
I think you'd be a good teacher.
I'd probably swear.
Aye, so that's the thing with me.
That's my only thing. So if anybody was misbehaving, I'd be like, for fuck's sake!
I swear quite a lot on my TikTok, and I'm like, is that the right thing to do? Because I obviously have some small following, like Wayne.
I swear all the time.
I'm the same, so I've got loads of, we were sitting at Lucy there, I've got loads of like football kids, because Ellie does football.
Because she does football. And
because she's got her own football page, so it's like different teams. So one of the kids came in and wrote something like, we'd played a team, and then I had put like a video up, because whether we win or lose, I always put the video up at Ali or whatever, and she was playing the game or whatever, and one of the girls had come in and wrote saying like, what did she write? Said something like, haha, we beat you today. Haha, you lost today.
And it wasn't that would have been me. I'd be like, who? Excuse me.
Hold me back.
So this
you never beat my last
my page that I run for Ali for the football, right? And Chris is sitting here at social media, and I'm like, who the fuck?
That was like the other night with Big Sally.
I know. So
I'm like, Sharon,
Big Sally came on to our YouTube channel that we'd covered with Lisa.
Who's Big Sally?
Just fuck knows Big Sally.
Okay.
I don't block any comments, right? Like if it's criticism about me. So the first episode that aired, there was 2 people that had said like they felt as if they never get answered, but that's because when Lisa was sharing stuff, when she'd listened it back, she's like, can we edit that out? So almost like as if I was asking you a question, then we were skipping and we were kind of talking over her, right? So I was fine with them saying, I think you were over speaking over the guest. So I was like, that's fine, because obviously I know at the certain points you're talking about, because it looks as if you're not getting the answers or whatever. So then when the second episode came out, we'd put it out there, and Lee had made a comment in regards to what's the movie?
It ends with us.
It ends with us.
Right.
And she was talking about how like domestic violence ended there. And we were talking about like I was saying, Lisa, was it the kids that were making you feel like I need to get out of here? Like I'm asking questions that see if I was sitting with my mate and I was saying to my mate, like, this is questions based on, did he drink when he was violent? Was he thing-made? So I was just asking what viewers wanted me to ask. And Big Sally came in and wrote saying, I think that's dead disrespectful. You saying, use a thing into a movie.
As if you're like making an excuse for him, like drinking, gambling.
Excuse for him asking, does he drink or was he drinking or gambling? And I was like, I went like,
she's like, I'm just about to do a post on it. And I'm like, listen, Sharon, it's fine. Just don't give Big Sally any attention.
But I'm like, but Big Sally, right, has come on there and totally, it's rather than supporting Lisa, she's come in there and tried to make that a negative thing when...
How amazing did Lisa do though? Like, how amazing.
She was so amazing.
I know I've known Lisa for years, because I've dated Lisa for, like 10, 12 years or whatever, but so good.
Oh,
like, just
such a beautiful woman.
Because I'm making a group chat with some of them, and she just like...
She is such a lovely person.
She's so nice.
We were all like so proud of her for even speaking out on it, because it's just such a personal thing.
It is, and I think we've had a lot of messages after that where people want to get in touch and talk about you know, and it's like, gosh, it's actually happened so often and you don't actually realise it.
You don't realise. You genuinely
That's
don't.
my biggest fear in my Wayne's being in a domestic relationship.
And the fact is, with the podcast, we're having people in who are speaking about stuff like that. It's really good. Like, Big Sally should have been praising Lisa rather than turning around and going, you're making a mockery of someone who's...
And that was never
that's
the
just
case.
A dig at you.
It's a dig
But
of
that's
us.
how I was like, don't listen.
I know, but
Big Sally
I
just
think
needs
it
a
was
good
more
woman.
so because Lisa, it took a lot for Lisa to do that. And I was like, you're coming on and actually focusing on something that's not even relevant. Do you know what I mean? Why not praise her? But I mean, as I said, I'll always do that. Like, I do overspeak sometimes on episodes, but if the person's nervous or whatever, I tend to. Do you know what I mean?
It helps
Yeah,
them,
you need to
doesn't
take it. Yeah, you need to.
And
take
it's
the
a
good with the bad.
podcast. You're talking
and it's
about
nice
it
the way you state because you're not just sitting firing questions at folk.
I like a good interview.
We're not in an interview.
We're
Just
having
sitting
it comfortable because you
want
want people
we're in
to
Starbucks just catching up. Hey,
Well, I said that to the guys there before Lucy had left. I was actually thinking about throwing a Christmas party this year because we do events. So I was like, I can dress the room with the TikTok lights and all that and have everybody that's been on the podcast. We can all come together. We can all do it. Like, I was like, that
a
would
wee
be
celebration. I mean,
celebration
like, or something.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
a year of obviously celebrating us. Obviously, it'll be more than a year then. But it's a Christmas party. We can find a venue. I can decorate it, balloons galore, whatever.
100%.
And then get everybody together.
Because that would be a really nice thing to do.
Aye, and it's all like really decent guests and that we've had on. And
yeah, so every guest we've had on, we've kind of known between the two of us, because we were actually talking about that. We're talking about obviously like how people with followers and whatever. And I was like, Lisa and Lee I've known for years. Lisa and Lee are Lisa and Lee to me. They're no Lisa and Lee with, do you know what I mean? So like, they're no TikTok Lisa and Lee, they're Lisa and Lee to me.
I don't know Lisa, but I know Lee obviously through the Wayne's dancing and stuff.
So majority of them has been obviously who I know. But listen, let's finish off with something
fun.
positive.
Oh no.
Your face like that, they're like, oh no, fuck.
Please don't do this to me.
It's not that bad, swear.
Find it again. Where is it?
It's in the podcast.
I know, I just can't find it with these chats.
What you got to say? I'm doing this.
It's not that bad.
Tell Kelly to stop swearing in front of my wings.
Oh, fuck, I need to have myself.
Light and fun fire questions for you.
Is this for my followers?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Is it tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night owl.
What's your favourite takeaway?
Oh, chip shop, Essential Coffee in Stranraer.
You shout out for them. What was the last thing you googled?
Your postcode. How I was getting here. How many miles it took me so my car didn't run it.
So funny. One app you could live without.
TikTok.
Aye.
Same. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, I've got loads.
Just one.
Men texting lassies behind their women's back. See if a man sends it your Snapchat and you're like, you've got a bird. Hey, I'm going to screenshot and
Have you seen the trend where people do it
Don't
on
start
TikTok?
me again and I'll send this straight to your bird.
Have you seen this trend on TikTok that people are doing this? To see like ladies are going on and screen recording all their ads, right?
Shut up.
Putting it on TikTok going, ladies, find your man.
No. What? If Scott ever popped up now, I would kill him.
So I keep showing Chris things like that. Oh, look. What did you do?
Oh, I would kill him.
No,
imagine no, but it's the same yins, it's the cheating yins. Like if your mum was in Tenerife like last Saturday, I bedded him, I'd be like, why would you do that to somebody publicly? Why would you hire another female like that?
Exactly, why not message them?
What's your guilty pleasure TV show?
I don't know. Kardashians probably. I like a wee bit of Kardashian. Still Game. Massive fan of Still Game. I want to meet Ford. Right, that's my
Ford and Shelby there.
My TikTok game is to meet him.
Shelby's
I met Stevie.
So good.
I met Stevie at Tara.
Shelby will get you to meet Ford.
I want to meet Ford.
Shelby is spot on. Like Shelby's probably one of my favourite. Like she's just
Shelby's so good.
Even on TikTok, you can just see that she's herself. She's no making.
She's no nothing.
Nah.
It's
not that. It's even when we went into like when I was singing, we were all that in the gym, and people were going at me. That's that. Like my mates didn't really thank me for TikTok and stuff, and I was like, Shelby, and they're going like that.
Who's Shelby?
And I'm like, I'm in Shelby.
Aye, fucking Ford and Shelby. I love the Ford and Shelby show.
So nice. Do you wear a thong or big knickers?
Oh, thong.
Sometimes
big. No, I'd say more big knickers for comfort. To be honest.
See when they call, do you need to have granny pants?
I know sometimes the songs going up my bum and I'm really uncomfortable. So I would say maybe more big knickers. If I'm at work, it's big knickers. I'm comfort.
And the last one.
Who would ask me that?
Danny, come on. Are you a risk taker or do you play it safe?
Oh, risk taker all the way. Your life's for living. We're not going to be boring.
Get out of it.
Definitely. Well, guys, it's been lovely having you on today.
So much for having me.
I know, it's been so lovely meeting you.
Leave you some love and support. So, Life of Kelly, please.
I know.
Get me to 30k.
That's
my goal.
Yes, let's get Kelly to 30k.
Let's go.
Thank you for coming on and thanks for driving all this way.
I know.
I've got to drive home, but I'm going to pop into Tesco's at Air because they brought out their Valentine's Jamas.
Oh,
and
right, okay. We've got to see them on TikTok. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.